Then there's no one.
I think we didn't start yet.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, is we live? Okay, there, yeah, we live.
Hello everyone. Hello.
Hello guys.
Hi Naku. We're waiting for more people to join. Hi Ankit. How is it? Aniket.
Aniket.
No, Aniket.
Hi Aniket.
Hola, hola. Okay, so are you starting?
Why is it that showing first? Wave and start. See?
We should start because it's
Hi Yugandhar.
starting.
Guys, you can send in your questions which you want us to answer.
We can start talking. Hi, I'm Paula. I'm a BBA this is my second year. I'm in Dubai. She's my friend Ria. And we are very excited to tell you about our experience. We want to communicate with you. And whatever questions you have, you can put them and we will be more than pleasure to answer you. If you are in high school right now and you are curious about the program, send us a text.
I guess let's just wait one more minute so that we can have people joining in.
Still they join me, they follow. So while people ask us questions, I will ask you, Ria, a question.
Yes.
Go
Go on.
How was it going away from your house for the first time as a teenager, 18 years old of age, and arriving to a city like a complete different country? How was it?
It was quite challenging because I have never stayed alone before. So initially it was quite difficult, doing everything on your own, opening your bank account on your own,
Yeah.
going to find your SIM, everything. These are the things which we never did it alone ourselves. But it was quite difficult in the beginning. But after experiencing all that, I feel so happy that I'm capable to do all that stuff on my own now, and I feel really strong,
Strong?
empowered. I mean, SP Jain and college teaches you that, so yeah. What about you, Paula?
Oh my god. I remember the first day arriving to Singapore. And when you are young and you apply to school, college, and you say, wow, yeah, I'm going to Dubai, Singapore. And you're very excited, but you never think of the other side of
Yeah.
things.
Mhm.
So I came to Singapore the first day, and I arrived to my room, my new home,
Yeah.
and just remembering like feeling the hunger, like, oh, what? I'm hungry, but not actually like thinking that,
Yeah.
hey, you need to cook for yourself today.
Yes. That's true, actually. Small things which we never even thought would take so much, decision. We all thought of it, and that was quite challenging at the beginning, like just about food and managing all your social activities and college academics and all that stuff. It was quite challenging, I guess. Yeah.
It was, but it's amazing.
Yes.
And it gives you so much independence.
That's
so
true.
if you're planning to join SP Jain, recommend it.
Yes, and also because of the the unique global platform which this gives you, you actually tend to be more open to different cultures and you try to learn more stuff. So since I came from India, Singapore was a major culture shock for me. That was so new, like using the metro, MRTs, buses, and all that stuff. Very new, but very good also.
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah.
I'm from Mexico. All from across the world, and for me it was very different. I love my experience coming to this. There's a lot of Indians, and knowing their culture, it was a cultural shock as well.
Yeah.
But amazing.
Yeah.
In class, we had discussions such as, what do you think about marriage? How do you guys call it? Arranged marriage. And we had a Brazilian in our class as well, and we were like, heck no. Arranged marriage, no. But then they tell us their perspective of arranged marriage, and you start to kind of culturally be more like open and understand.
So for the first year, we had a subject called World Cultures, where Professor Golo, he'll teach you guys in Singapore if you join SPJ. So he taught us about world cultures and how different cultures are, and in terms of business, how they differ. So we'll be taking up questions. Can you please send in your questions on the chat box?
Could you tell me? Hi, Nakul.
Prasiddhi says, "You go, girls." Yay, Prasiddhi.
Woo! We have Nakul asking, how is Dubai life? It's very different from Singapore, but amazing at the same time. Oh, here it is, the question.
Yeah.
How is Dubai, Ria?
You tell me, how is Dubai?
Okay, we've had some restrictions from COVID, and we cannot party or anything, but actually in the academic side, it's very nice. One of the experiences that I've taken much is GITEX, the technology conference that SP Jain took us to. Is one of the biggest technology conferences that there is in the world. Amazing. We saw some futuristic technologies, and it's good. Dubai life is good.
It was quite nice. So, talking about Dubai life, initially there were a lot of it was very difficult adjusting with a lot of COVID restrictions, even while attending face-to-face classes. We are fortunate that we are getting the chance to even attend face-to-face classes, but we have to adhere to the protocols of Dubai Academic City, and there are a set of protocols which all the students must adhere to, wearing mask at all the times, sanitizing your hands. There are sanitizer dispensers all around the campus, and also the food courts and all these places are not functioning in full capacity because to maintain social distancing and stuff. And also, just to add that, we have periodic COVID tests which the management conducts for students, just to keep in check that we all are safe and there's no risk coming to school, coming to college. So yeah, that's how Dubai is. But apart from academics and the campus life, I guess the social activities here, it's much better than all of the rest of the world, because everything is open but with restrictions, obviously. But yeah, I feel lucky to be here, because if I would have been in my hometown or anywhere else, I wouldn't have able to step out so freely and so because here I feel that it's more safer, people follow the rules, and it's because it's strict. You have severe fines for not wearing your mask or following social distancing and all that stuff. Yeah.
But coming more into the social life, Singapore, your first year, everyone is very excited. Singapore, you can go out at night at age of 18.
Mm-hmm.
So talking about the student out of school activities, because SPJ is not just about academics, but outside life that SPJ provides, which is between the students who come from different nationalities. Singapore first year, and we were even talking and discussing how first year we're all going crazy, we don't sleep because we're all.
The first year is basically very new to all of us, so there's slight issues in time management, but that's how we learn how to manage time in college. like you have to deal with academics, you have to deal with social life, and also the student life, which the colleges offer to us. We are taken to different, like we will be covering the global learning aspect later in this live session, but let's just move on to this question which we have from do they teach or encourage students to learn Chinese or Arabic at school? Stay Alive. Stay in Alive has asked this question. Do they teach and encourage students to learn Chinese? So last year we had we had some student volunteers who came up and taught us Mandarin classes. So basically it's not a part of the curriculum, but each year there are students who want to take this up as an initiative, and they start their own classes,
like clubs or
clubs,
classes.
and yeah, so they taught us Mandarin, and also we had Chinese business etiquettes workshop, which happened last year in Singapore. So basically they taught us how when you're dealing in business with Chinese people. I guess that's the future for us, for everybody, since it's a growing economy. So how what are the etiquettes, how to eat and all that. Paula, what were your takeaways from that workshop?
It was very good, but they taught me how to get the chopsticks. Like
They taught us how to get the chopsticks.
In etiquette, how nice, and not to start the chopsticks in the plate.
Yeah, so basically there are avenues where you can take up these initiatives, that if you want to learn a language or whatever, you can go up to the management, tell them I'm keen and interested in doing that, and they'll obviously hear you out, and they have arranged special classes for us. So last year we had 2-3 fitness enthusiasts. One of them was Prasiddhi, she's there in the live, and we had Agrim and all these people. So they actually wanted to run for marathons and stuff, and they went up to the management and said that what, there's this marathon happening, can you please enroll us? And management was happy to listen to them, and they were there, they were a part of this big marathon like Singapore hosted, and it was really nice. So whatever you can whatever you want to do, you can tell the management, and they'll be always happy to help you out with that.
Yes. Now coming to, can we do part-time jobs? Yes, you can. Singapore, you can do part-time job or full-time if you want, but don't do that. It's too much. But in Dubai, you cannot. In Dubai, you cannot work.
So in Singapore, the thing is that on our visa, we are allowed to do part-time jobs. In fact, Singapore is a country which encourages youngsters to work. There is this thing in Singapore that there is this culture, I would say, that people like to celebrate their 21st birthday with their companies. They are like young entrepreneurs, budding entrepreneurs. So in that terms, Singapore as a country is very open to students working in like all sorts of sectors, which it can be even like a barista or a guy at Subway or McDonald's, or even in fact internships or good places where you can work. It solely depends that if you can manage your time with academic, student life and all that stuff, and that's up to you. I mean, the management and the school doesn't restrict you from working, but it's your call. And regarding Dubai, since we are in the undergraduate program and our student visa does not allow us to work as part-times, we are only allowed to do internships, that too for a particular period of time, only if the NOC certificate is produced. So yeah, that is the thing for the part-time job.
It says, how are the campus? I'm gonna come next year. I don't know if you're talking Sydney, Dubai, or Singapore. But Singapore campus, oh my god, it was my home. I take it in my heart. That campus is very like student friendly. It's very green. A lot of plants, right, Rhea?
Yeah. So yeah, in Singapore we have a campus to ourselves, and we have the student accommodation in the campus itself. There is a canteen and all that stuff inside the campus. But here, I would say it's good. I mean, I really like the campus here. It's only that since we are following all these rules and all that stuff, many things are not open to us. Just like there are some gaming places, spots where you can play. That's not open to us for the time being because of COVID, when we're not allowed to. But the Dubai campus also, since it's situated in the academic city block, there are different campuses, different universities also, so it's a good place to meet new people from different campuses and stuff. And regarding Singapore campus, yes, it was really good. I mean, since we stayed on campus, so we loved it.
Yes.
Always have a soft corner for where we stayed. So yeah, that was great. How are the professors? Yeah, you should answer that.
Professors.
Yeah.
Amazing. There was one professor in Singapore which I loved. He was called Professor Golo.
Yes.
And like a fact, he told me that he had studied in Oxford and that he was actually neighbors with Stephen Hawking. And actually, his classes were were amazing, right? Professor
Yes,
Golo's classes.
I loved.
We
We all loved his class.
Yeah, very futuristic. That futuristic that sometimes I came out of class like feeling like, what? Like,
Yes.
I don't know, but very nice.
Yeah. So even me, my favorite professor was Professor Golo, and they were obviously all the faculty they were amazing. But Professor Golo, why? Because he is the kind of a person who would encourage even the non-speakers to speak in class.
Yes.
So he understood what a student wants in his there are some students who are very shy, who cannot talk up in class, and they cannot express their opinions as freely as others could. And he was that kind of a person who would make that person very comfortable in talking in class. So during his classes, they were so fun because everybody used to talk, and there was a lot of debating happening. And
A lot of debate.
Yeah, with that we actually learned concepts very easily. So exactly that's what I'm trying to come to a point, is that the curriculum of SP Jain is so holistic, I would say, because they don't really focus on academics. They really put in the practicality, and they allow people to think beyond the box. Like, you cannot just think. If you are like in an institution, sometimes you're expected to think in a particular way, but here all the professors and everyone is so open to your ideas and to your views, and it's everybody feels respected. So I mean, the curriculum wise, it's so, I would say it's very practical and very like things which we will face in real life. So that's why it makes it more interesting for us, because it's very different from what we are taught in high school and stuff.
Yes.
So yeah, the curriculum wise, it's excellent.
Actually, yeah. When we are in high school, we are taught like the teacher comes, explains the class, and homework, something like that. But actually, SP Jain curriculum, the whole class is about like interactive with the student. So the teacher is like giving the concept, but as well as asking opinions, and then it's very impactful to have opinions from all over the world, because me as Mexican will think very different from Ria, who is from Tanzania, and even like culturally shocked. And it's amazing to like recruit all the ideas and see how we are all very different and come to like a center point. What do you think, Ria?
Yeah, true. That's true. I was just looking at that. And so we have quite a few questions. Dhruv says, can we do part-time jobs along? We just answered that question. Yes, in Singapore you can, but in Dubai you can't because you're on student visa. And then we have next, how are the accommodations in Sydney? So with Sydney we actually don't really know because we haven't been there. So we cannot answer that question for you now. Want to be a part of this college? Yes, we want you to join this college too. Sahil says classes are super chill. Yes, they are, and they are also like serious at the same time, right?
Yeah, chill and serious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did we miss out on some questions? Want to be a part? No. Oh, wait, no question. Okay, so since there are no more questions, I would like to also talk about the global learning activity which happens here in SP Jain. It is a core component. Like with academics, global learning comes along since it's a global college, and you you are taught, that you're made to experience the culture around you where you study. So global learning has been by far the best thing
Yes.
of college life, I would
The
say.
best thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in Singapore, we were taken for, like, since it was pre-COVID, so we were, we had activities every week for us. And naming a few, like we had Halloween nights in Universal Studios, where the management took us. So global learning is actually a cell here. So there are like two heads. There are heads for global learning. They arrange our activities. It's from the management side. They arrange our activities for all the students to go, and these activities are fun, and sometimes are professional, sometimes are like team building, so that you get to know your friends and like your classmates and all that stuff. So last year we had quite a lot of global learning activities happening, and like one was the Halloween nights in Universal Studios, and like we went to the zoo, Singapore Zoo, and what else?
Yes.
You remember?
To a park or to the Arabic.
Yeah, so it was a wetland, so we went to a wetland as well. And apart from that, we had industry visits like 3M. We visited the 3M office over there. We also went to the Parliament and Supreme Court of Singapore to know what
Government system.
the system, the laws and all that are there in that country.
We went to Medicorp, the place where is the news center.
MediaCorp,
Or
yeah.
MediaCorp.
Yeah.
The news center of Singapore, and we actually got to like record some of the parts, right? Like we were able to get into their stages and record some parts.
Correct, yes.
See how like they manage everything. All the Medicorp workers. It was like a huge room.
Correct,
And
yes.
every Medicorp worker like in their computer. Amazing. Definitely out of my favorite thing from SPJ is their weekly activities.
Yeah,
Every
that's
week
true.
we get an activity. Amazing. You learn so much, correct?
Yeah, that's true. So all these global learning activities are they were like really, some were fun but some were very informative. Like we learned so much out of them. So that's how it is planned. Like these activities are made to be chill, fun, and some time out of your academic life, so that you can have time to relax and stuff. So that's how we had our GL activities for last year. But this year, because of COVID, our activities are reduced, because we all go in a big number size, like the entire class goes. So getting permissions and stuff is quite difficult, but that's why we break into small groups, and that's how our activities are conducted. So fairly it's less due to COVID, but I wouldn't say like it hasn't stopped. Even with COVID, we have had industry speakers coming into our college and addressing, and we went to GITEX few days ago, which is a technological 1 week event which happens in Dubai. And then we also went to Ski Dubai last week, which was so fun. It was for a pre-Christmas activity. We went to Ski Dubai, and we did all the fun stuff there. And we went to Adventura Parks also, where there was it was a very adventurous park which had ropeways and rock climbing and all that stuff. So that was there. For this term, we had all that. And next week we'll be going to learn about this Inox movie theaters and the business, how it is functioning in COVID. So we are really looking forward for that GL activity as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Sahil says, drink some water, you guys. Hey, do we look tired? Are we talking too much? Or
We can ignore that question. How to get along with international students at campus after online classes. So this term, even BBAs had an option to go online. So half of our friends were doing online classes from their respective home countries, and
she's asking
how do they get along? Yeah, so we don't really have that much idea, but what we know from our friends is that they had a lot of group discussion activities, because our curriculum is designed in that way that you have to get along in groups and do assignments and stuff. So with all these activities, they purposely induce that students get to know each other while working together, because that's how you will do in your future, in your careers, right? You talk to people and all that stuff. So I guess these are the ways, you know, they encourage people to, you know, talk and open up, and with the international students also. So with like last year when we were in Singapore, we had so many activities. So I was the student experience ambassador for last year. So my aim was basically that to allow you know, to make SPJ student the batch to be very open, so that they can talk to each other, and there's, you know, there are no like small confined groups and everybody talks to each other and all that. So we had like cookies and coffee sessions, something which was like before exams, since we all were like very stressed out for the exam pressure and all that stuff. So we, you know, had a cookies and coffee session where, you know, free cookies and coffee were distributed just a day before exam, so that people can come and relax and, you know, take a, just ease out that exam pressure. So there are like all these small activities which are conducted on a daily or a weekly basis. So that's how students interact and get to know each other.
We're getting a lot of prerequisites for MBA in data science in SPJ. For that, we are not MBAs, we are BBAs.
Yeah,
so we
so
could
we
not
cannot
give you much information. But of course, if you contact SPJ, they are very into attending students and people who are in there trying to do admissions. So be free to contact them. I'm pretty sure they will answer you as soon as possible.
Yes, and also admission related, if you have some issues, if you have queries on admission related questions, please check the SPJN website, and also you can contact them through email. They will be happy to help you out. How can I find for all the admission related questions? We won't be answering here because we are not aware of anything like that. So you can just write a mail or check the website.
For non-DO Smiles, is there a scholarship for MBA?
We cannot say that.
Yeah, we can.
We cannot. We are not sure about that, so we cannot comment on that.
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess all the questions are for MGB. Guys, we are from BBA and would appreciate if you know, if you have BBA related questions. Are all the campuses open right now? The Singapore campus is working. Dubai campus is open. Sydney we are not aware of. But yeah, these both campuses are open at the moment.
Yes, they are. What's news about Australian borders?
I think the news about Australian borders, you'll find that on the news channel. Okay, so we covered global learning, we had student life. What else? Accommodation. Yes, accommodation, a very important part of our journey in SPJ. Since we are, you know, moving every year to different places, accommodation is pretty important. So for Singapore, we have campus where, you know, accommodation is on campus. It's a big campus, so there are rooms on campus, and I stayed on campus last year, so it was quite good. Like, we have an option for like 2 single sharing room, double sharing room, or quadruple sharing room according to your preferences, and it's good. Like, if you were thinking of the accommodation in the campus, I would say it was really nice. You can go for it. And apart from that, you can rent out an apartment, or there are different student accommodation sites. One of them being MDIS.
I stayed there.
Yeah,
I stayed there in MDIS. It's a hostel, student hostel. It's like 10 minutes away from school by bus, and it's it's good. It's good. School accommodation, I think it was very nice because school accommodation is in the same place, so the students get to go like pretty quick to class, and they're like a huge community, right?
Yeah.
They're all together,
Yeah.
so
it was fun, like, you know, experiencing the hostel life. And in Dubai here, we actually have student accommodation, but we also have some big, like, you know, student housing facilities like
Hostels. We call them hostel or well, in Dubai, I'm
Dubai?
staying in
KSK.
student
Yeah.
accommodation. It's KSK, and just students can go there. It's very, oh my God, very good.
Yes.
They provide transportation to school every day, and
Yes.
so it's good.
Yes.
You really get the student experience.
Yeah, we do have
College.
campus. We do have affiliated place to stay from SPJ also in Dubai as well.
Yes.
Yeah. So, are there be? How's your learning experience during COVID time? I would say that nothing has stopped us from learning. Even the COVID didn't stop us from learning because even if we are face to face, we have classes like regularly and they function in we have full-fledged classes. The only difference is that we have to follow social distancing. That is only 25 people in one big classroom, and the teacher has to wear a face shield, and always we have to put our masks up. And also when we are going to communal places like food court or places where we are to eat, we have to practice social distancing and all that stuff. So learning experience during COVID, I would say nothing stopped us from learning. It was pretty much the same. Yeah. And so which sports are played on campus? So as of now in Dubai campus, games and activities are not encouraged because of COVID. We have to follow the Dubai academic city rules. But in Singapore, when we were there for first year, and we had a table tennis. We had table tennis, and we had a mini chill out lounge kind of thing where you had games and all that, PS and all that stuff. And we had foosball, we had snooker, and what else? We had a football ground.
Yeah.
Small football ground. Even though I'm doing this big, but yeah, it's a good football ground. And yes, and also if you like playing sports and you think that there's you want to take this up to the management, you can always tell them that I am good at this sport and I want to try to learn this sport. They would arrange classes for you. So last year in Singapore, we had 2-3 people who were like swimmers, and they were like, we want to practice our swimming. So our global learning heads, Jamal and Nathaniel, they arrange swimming classes for them so that they can go there weekly and practice on their swimming. So I don't think anything will be compromised when you join SPJL, even though the facilities are not there on campus, like for example the swimming pool, but they'll always find a way so that your demands are fulfilled.
Yes. Nupur is asking if they can have an MBA live video session so they can get questions answered. Of course, they can. Or we can
take this up to the management and ask
yes,
them.
of course.
The students are truly close and kind. Yes.
Is the management transparent with all educational details?
Is the management transparent with all education details and inquiries? Yes, I think they are very transparent, and they have student ambassadors who also talk to students, because sometimes new people, if they want to know about the college, they can ask to the heads and the admissions in charge, but we also have students ambassadors who also come in and help and give more authentic reviews about school. So yeah, I think in that sense we feel, yes, the management is quite transparent, and also all your queries are solved. I hope I answered your question.
What's expenses in Dubai? We get many questions about admission, the deadlines. We are not here to talk to you guys about the deadlines or anything, but about the how's the SPJ, the student, whatever you want to know about student accommodation, anything that relates to the student life, we can answer you. correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Anything about the experience, we can. Anything about administration, administration can answer you. But overall, SB Jane is a very nice place. And I'm not telling you because this is my college, no. But because I have really enjoyed it, and it's an amazing experience. Amazing. You learn so much.
That's true.
Right?
Yes. So I don't think we have any more questions coming in, and also we covered most of the topics. So
We give it 1 minute if you guys want to ask
just one
anything.
question or two questions, and then we call it off.
Yeah.
What is the fee structure? Again, all these questions are to be answered by the management, and you can always visit the website for that, and also get in touch with them through the email IDs.
What about, a good question, food. First, Joshi, you, whatever administration questions you have, you can ask administration.
Yes.
Now coming back to the food question, oh my god. My first year in Singapore, I got very fat. Food is very hard to do. You buy McDonald's every day.
That's true, because that's easy and convenient, and that's near to our campus, that's why.
Yeah. But in Dubai, I actually have a kitchen, so I go out to the market and cook whatever I want, literally I want. So I've been getting skinnier. But in Singapore, in my accommodation, in the student accommodation, we didn't have a kitchen. So what happens? You buy food all the time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Can you just open up and just check the last few questions?
I think that's
Okay, I guess we're done.
If anyone has a question, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We are almost leaving.
Yes. If you have any queries, please write to us on the email ID, and also you can contact through Instagram, I guess. And otherwise, we are here to help you out. You can also, contact us. Hi Akshat. Hi Akshat, you're late.
Hello, Kauchik.
We are ending the session now.
Bye bye, everyone. Take care.
Bye. See you.